ជាដំបូងនាងខ្ញុំសូមគោរពជម្រាបសួរលោកគ្រូនិងមិត្តរួមថ្នាក់ជាទីគោរពនាងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះអ៊ីតសាវ៉នជាសិស្សមកពីខេត្តពោធិ៍សាត់នៅក្នុងវីដេអូនេះគឺជាលំហាត់ថ្នាក់ ENG 099 Fall 2025មេរៀនទី5ដែលលោកគ្រូតម្រូវឲ្យសិស្សសន្ទនាជាមួយ AI ហើយក្នុងវីដេអូនេះផងដែរគឺសិស្សអាននៅថ្ងៃទី2ខែតុលាឆ្នាំ2025ទាំងនេះគឺជាការតម្រូវនៅក្នុងលំហាត់ចំពោះការតម្រូវនេះផងដែរគឺលោកគ្រូតម្រូវឲ្យសិស្សប្រើ AI មួយណាក៏បានដែលយើងអាចសន្ទនាជាមួយវាបានដោយសួរសំណួរនៅក្នុងមេរៀនដែលយើងបានសិក្សាអំពីសប្តាហ៍មុនយើងសួរវាហើយឲ្យវាឆ្លើយមកយើងដោយការសួរនេះគឺមានរយៈពេលចន្លោះពី5ទៅ10នាទីចំពោះការសួរនេះគឺសិស្សជ្រើសរើសអត្ថបទដែលមានដូចនៅក្នុង Teams ខាងស្ដាំដៃនេះហើយខាងឆ្វេងដៃនេះគឺជា AI របស់ Google ដែលសិស្សប្រើ Google AI Studio សម្រាប់សួរនិងឆ្លើយនៅសំណួរដែលសិស្សសួរដូច្នេះសិស្សចាប់ផ្ដើមសន្ទនាដោយតទៅដោយចុចទៅលើពាក្យ Talk Hello, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Gemini.
Hello Gemini, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you today?
I'm not bad, thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything I can help you with today?
Yes, of course. I have some philosophical question to ask you. Can you help me, please?
Yes, of course. I'd be happy to discuss some philosophical questions with you. What's on your mind?
Okay, according to the book, it's written that when you are thinking about nothing, are you thinking about something? What does it mean?
It means that if you are trying to think about nothing, you are still engaging in the act of thinking, even if the object of your thought is the absence of everything. It's a bit of a paradox. Philosophers have wrestled with the concept of nothingness for a long time. Does that help clarify it a bit?
Yes, I do.
Great. Do you have another philosophical question you'd like to explore?
Yes, I have. My question is, can the absence of everything truly be an object of thought, or does thinking about it automatically makes it tempting?
That's the very puzzle, isn't it? Some philosophers argue that because you are even conceiving of the absence of something, you are making it an object of your thought, giving it a certain kind of existence in your mind. Others might argue that thinking about nothing is different from thinking about a thing, and that it remains a distinct concept. What do you think? Can nothing be something you can truly think about?
I have no idea of this.
Lies in trying to think of nothing as something when it's more about the absence of everything. It's a concept that challenges our usual ways of thinking. Does that help reframe it a bit?
No, I don't. But I have some question of this.
That's understandable.
Okay. According to the book, it's continued that if you're thinking about something, then it isn't nothing. That is the very idea of nothing quickly becomes a philosophical puzzle. What does it mean?
It means that the moment you start thinking about nothing, you're essentially giving it a form or a presence in your mind. So even if you're trying to conceptualize the absence of everything, you're still engaging with something in the process, which makes it a complex philosophical question. Does that make more sense?
I don't want to ask you that.
Apologies, I misunderstood. What other questions are on your mind?
My question, according to the book, is continued that if you're thinking about nothing, then it isn't nothing. The very idea of nothing quickly becomes a philosophical puzzle. What does it mean?
It means that the very act of thinking about nothing brings it into a state of consideration, which you are perceiving or contemplating. Therefore, in that sense, it's no longer truly nothing because you're acknowledging it. It becomes a subject of your thought, which makes it a philosophical paradox. Does that help clarify what the book means?
No, I ask you again. According to the book, it's continued that
According to the book, the idea of nothing becomes a philosophical puzzle because even when you are trying to think about nothing, you are still engaging in the act of thinking, which means nothing becomes an object of your consideration. Does that clarify it for you?
no, not clarify it.
The passage is suggesting that the very act of trying to think about nothing makes it something that exists in your mind. So it can't truly be nothing in the philosophical sense. Would you like to try explaining the passage in your own words? And I can see if we're on the same page.
No, I wouldn't. But I have more some question of this. Why does trying to think
That's
about
perfectly all right. Why does trying to think about nothing become a philosophical puzzle? Because this is a paradox because you cannot truly think about nothing without making it something that exists in your thoughts. Does that help clarify it for you?
Okay, I want to know that why does trying to think about nothing create a philosophical puzzle?
It creates a puzzle because if you are thinking about nothing, then you are giving it some kind of presence or concept in your mind, making it no longer truly nothing. The act of thinking changes what you are thinking about, according to the passage. Does that help clarify why it's a puzzle?
Okay ចាដូច្នេះការសន្ទនារបស់សិស្សជាមួយ AI សូមបញ្ចប់តែត្រឹមនេះដោយសារតែបញ្ហាអ៊ីនធឺណិតហើយនៅតំបន់សិស្សវាសេវាខ្សោយដូច្នេះការសួរ AI មានការរៀងតាក់ដោយសំណួរខ្លះគឺស្ដាប់សំឡេង AI អត់បានតែម្ដងដូច្នេះសិស្សសូមបញ្ចប់តែត្រឹមនេះសិស្សសូមអរគុណនិងសូមគោរពលា